into. And I want y'all to hear this video though, because in this video, what you're going to hear is a Jewish person saying that African Americans cannot trace their lineage back to back to Africa, back to that history, trace their lineage back to any seed line. Okay. And we're going to just hit it, not with Michael Israel's opinion, but we're going to hit this thing with book. We're going to keep it simple. We're not tap dancing today. The season of tap dancing is done. We leave the tap dancing, you know what I'm saying? We leave the tap dancing to people, like Vocab Malone. We let them do the tap dancing thing. Okay. All right. So let's get into this first clip. It's going to be pretty quick, but I just want you to hear from these other nations, and you'll hear this throughout this show. I want you to hear from these other nations their mindset, how they see things, how their perspective of what's going on and why they don't understand this. Look, and all I'm gonna be doing is elaborating on book. And I'm gonna let these other nations talk and these non-believers talk, and then I'm gonna just elaborate with the book. Okay, so just check this out right here. Let me bring this up. All right, check this out. Listen.
Jewish lineage, there is not a problem with that. The problem is that most of these black Hebrew Israelites in the United States cannot trace their lineage back to that actual tribe in Africa. Which Wani can jump in and well, Wani, you have a mic right now. You can. I don't remember the exact name of the tribe, but I remember you vividly bringing up this point. Not
so. Put a 10 in there if you can hear that audio, because I know over here on my end is pretty quiet. But just put a 10 in there if you were able to hear the audio. But this is their main objection. You know what I'm saying? Is you can't track your lineage back, and this is one of the things that a lot of people claiming to be, seed Israel, this, that, and the other. This is something that they claim, those that say they're Jews, but are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Okay. But we're going to let's let the book talk. I presented you the information. Now let's see what the book says, and let's keep it basic. Okay. Because that's what everybody claims to believe in. So we're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And it says, "And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever." So that's book right there. So he's telling you your lineage would be discontinued. You wouldn't be able to track your lineage. Okay. But going back, when you listen to the Harry Rosenbergs and you listen to the Dr. Michael, what's his name? Dr. Michael Brown? I forget the other apologist. But when you listen to them, there's a lot of talk about their history and their lineage and all this stuff and how they tracked all this stuff back. And we have in the Hebrew Israelite community, different Hebrew, I guess, scholarly Hebrews who have just went down that avenue and done the research, the historical research, the genetic research, and other research to disprove their claims and to prove our claims. Okay. But the most solid evidence you can have is people's fruits. It says you will know them by their fruits. You will know who's who by their behavior, by how they conduct themselves. Like that's the sign. It's so solid because if the word is saying this nation will behave this way, and these people will behave this way, and this is the condition this nation will be in, this is the condition this nation, and it's breaking it down like that, you can't fake it. You could talk all you want, but you're going to know them by their fruit. Now, check this out. We're going to go into very next verse here. And it's what I just said. Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hast not unto the voice, or thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God. So we weren't obedient, okay? We were disobedient, so this is why, okay? Unto the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So what the word's saying is the way how you're going to know who true Israel is by the curses you're going to see on them. But let's break that word sign. Let's break that down. Let's break that word sign down in the Hebrew, okay? And to see what it really says. And I'll let this program pronounce it. Listen.
Strong's H 226. Oath. Oath.
Okay. And that word in the Hebrews means sign, signal, a distinguishing mark, banner, remembrance, miraculous sign, omen, warning, token, ensign, standard, miracle, proof. It says, these curses shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder. So when these people come and say, oh, they can't track their lineage back. Well, that's book. What other nation can sit there and say, we have no idea who we are? Only thing we know in history is that we were slaves. That's what other nation can say that. Who else has that? Okay. So these people, it's like, this is how perfect Yah's truth is. No matter what angle you come at, it cuts you because it's double-edged. So just in their refusal, in their attempt to try and disprove who we are, they prove who we are. And you're going to continue to see this as we go through this, through this show here. Okay.